Hello, welcome. A couple of days ago, they released patch 1.11.11, and what they did was they fixed tank refitting. You can take your starting Panzer Is as Germany, you start with 720 of these things, and you can go and you can refit them with maybe a basic high velocity cannon, close support gun. We'll do the basic high velocity cannon. And now we've got this nice conversion cost, and you can change these and that'll modify the conversion cost. This is actually saying that you can remove this for free. And if we give ourselves a little bit of XP, we can actually save this design. We can swap in our new Panzer 1A, the good Panzer 1A, and when we click this button, it actually gets faster. You're only paying for the cost of the new module. What you can now do is intentionally produce this tank. Instead of putting a basic radio on it, you can intentionally leave the radio off, produce this tank, and then once you've got the radio and welded armor, let's say you want both of them, once you've got improved radios, you can make an upgrade to this tank. Give it the improved radio, swap the welded armor. Our original cost was 8.4. If we put this into production and start converting, our new cost is 3.68. If we do a little bit of math, you'll see that's the exact difference in cost. So you no longer have to produce tanks with equipment that is going to be outdated prior to the war, as long as you can refit before the war happens. Now this can be exploited though. If we come in here and do the conversion text, our conversion will get faster. It still says 1.07, but we got to unpause first. Once we unpause, now it says 1.79. If we click this, there you go. So you can actually do the intentional refit and get cheaper tanks. So you can make a base model and you can just put the heavy machine gun on it, put the turret you want on it. We do this. And we'll leave the riveted armor on. We can make this tank, and then later on, let's say we get the improved medium cannon. Let's go get the improved medium cannon. It's right there. We can make an upgrade to this tank. We got to close out and try it again. We can now make an upgrade to this tank. We can give it the improved medium cannon. We can give it the improved radio. Maybe we give it an additional machine gun, some sloped armor, swap to welded. This is saying it's going to cost us 7.65. The original is going to cost us 5.6. The new one's going to cost us 12.6. That's an increase of 7 IC. So if we bring up the old math that I used the last time I did this, we have the initial cost of 5.6, the refit cost of 7.65, and then the total cost if we just didn't refit of 12.6. We're using 140% factory output and then the 80% conversion bonus. Now if we did this with 40, it's still slightly better, but it's not really that much better. It's not really worthwhile. But with the 80, as you can see, with 19 factories, we can either produce 7.1 a day or 6.5. Now don't forget, we're also only going to pay for 9 factories worth of resources or 10, because you only have to pay for the new resources on the second one. So worst case scenario, you're going to have to pay for 10 factories worth of resources versus 19. So you're paying about half. You're saving resources, you're producing more. What's the downside? You got to do 2 researches that nobody usually does. Other than that, you're just straight producing more equipment. Here's the thing. You don't necessarily need to exploit it this hard, but you can do the first thing I did. Make an intentional tank and then later upgrade it once you've unlocked better components. Anyways, thank you for watching and I will see you guys next time.